125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
What's up, y'all? We back.
What up, though? What's going on?
All right. So we're going to go ahead and dive on into it today.
So today we got episode 5 of Mold in the Clay podcast. Again, you can catch us every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch us on the Black Ink Radio app, or you can go to the Black Ink YouTube page and watch us live.
Yes. And so today, what we talking about, y'all?
Well, today, first of all, before we dive into it, let me tell her who we got joining us today.
Uh-oh.
So today we got no other than our baby girl, Tia, joining us today as we talk and navigate through conversations regarding parenting.
Hey, Tia.
What's good? What's good?
What's going on, baby girl?
Nothing much.
Welcome to the show, baby.
I'm glad to be here.
Just talking to the mic. Bend it back a little bit. Back towards me.
Like that?
Like this. Look.
There you go.
There you
There you
go.
go.
Okay, like this, like this.
Yeah,
There you go.
like you finna sing a 1-2
Oh,
hit a
okay.
quitter.
Yeah, there you go.
Rich Mo, what's good?
I'm good. How you?
I'm doing good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good now that you brought me gifts. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, always.
Come
Y'all,
on, Gibbs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
so y'all ready for this conversation?
Yep.
Yeah.
So people always ask us, everybody think we perfect, and we damn sure are far from perfect. We damn sure far from perfect. So everybody always asks, what's the one thing that almost broke us? And we talk about it on previous podcasts. So the one thing that we struggled to get through is being on the same page when it came to parenting.
Parenting.
You remember that, baby?
These kids.
These little kids.
It was a little rough. It was rough in the beginning, but well, I didn't think or know that it was rough.
Yeah.
You know, I thought everything was copacetic.
Yeah.
But obviously
It wasn't.
it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
So how could you think it is and it's not? I don't get it.
Well, because in the beginning my kids never really said anything.
Oh, so you thought everything was cool and they was hiding it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. And I don't think it was really so much of, well, in my opinion, I don't know, that's why baby girl here. But in the beginning, I didn't think it had anything to do with Clay. I just thought maybe it had to do with changes, you know. Me growing up from being the person that I used to be to being the person that I am today. I'm not that same person.
Right.
My parenting is a whole lot different than what it was back then. But there's a reason for that, though. Because when my oldest 2 daughters was growing up, it was just them 2. And I had both of them when I was 14. I had Tia when I was 14. I had Talia when I was 17. So I had 2 kids before 18. So I was still a child. You know, so they pretty much grew up with me. And so I treated them more so like my friends than their actual mother.
My mother did that too.
Yeah. But see, my girls never gave me problems. You know, I didn't have a reason to not trust them. I didn't have a reason to not let them go out there and explore the world because they didn't give me issues at all. You know, they wasn't hiding the ass. They wasn't out there dating boys and all this other kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So I kind of let them do whatever they wanted to do. Now with my
That's what my
youngest,
mother did.
now with my youngest 2 kids, that's different. But it took for Clay to come in my life to show me something different that I wanted for my kids. Not that Latia and Talia was raised bad,
Right, absolutely.
but
Horrible.
I wanted something more
Rich Mo said they
stable.
was raised horrible.
Horrible. You just let them run. That's what my mother did.
So Rich Mo,
I have no rules.
How did that affect you? Because I hear you agreeing with Tiana when she was talking about how it was growing up. You know what I mean, raising kids on her own. You said your mom had some of the same tendencies.
Well, to be honest, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's me, if I'm different, but my mother had me when she was 16, which is very young. For the first 6 years, it was just me and her. You know what I'm saying? So she pretty much same way. I didn't get in trouble for a lot of things that I might have did that was wrong. You know, I felt like she understood. You know, I was young and whatever. She was young, so I think that I personally feel like it was good because honestly, like I grew up in the projects. You know, everybody in my project, like all my niggas was. Niggas was bad. You feel what I'm saying? But I was the one that kind of had the most respect, or I was the one hiding. Like I wasn't out in the open with my. It wasn't like I didn't give a fuck. I had respect. You know what I'm saying? Right. So whatever I did, you know, there was people that used to be like, damn, Rich, like you started hitting the streets late. And I remember having this conversation with one of my man's brothers, like, you hit the streets late. My man, his brother was like, you stupid? He was with us in the beginning. But I just didn't let it be seen. You know what I'm saying? I used to be out on the bench selling drugs, and my mother would look out the window. What you doing? I'm just thinking. I'm hitting licks, mommy. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I don't know when I guess when and then there's a lot of things that did happen that I was truthful with her.
Yeah.
Because I could talk to her.
And
there was no hiding. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I love about my wife's relationships with the kids. Like my son, he talks to me about everything. And the girls, they talk to my wife about everything, and I love that. You know, I love that openness that they can have that relationship.
I think it comes from that. Like you know, you just when you let your child kind of bump their head a little bit, it makes them be a little more open with you because they can come to you now. So when things ain't going quite right, it's like, well, mom, let me ask you a question. You know what I'm saying? Like. I remember I lost a gun in the crib, and it was just like, I said, listen, mommy, I don't know if you found it, but it ain't mine. So we need this, me and her in the room together. I said, I need to find this gun. I'm going to owe some money, mom. We got to find this. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know, she found some drugs one time, and she admitted I flushed it. I was like, why would you do that? Like, you know, I just don't want you doing that. I understood it, but it was just at least I could talk to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I think coming in like as a parent, coming in is always difficult. Like when you're coming in as a co-parent or a step parent, I think it's more difficult than actually being a biological parent, in my opinion, because I feel like you have to be on the same page. And I think that when you come into an already established family, and because my wife and I, we were raised two different ways. You know, I had a very, very, very strict mom. You know what I mean? So a lot of my stuff that I have and I bring to the table, my kids, they was like, who the hell is this MF and who she think she is? She coming up in here switching every damn thing that we used to do, goddammit.
Why y'all watching TV this late? No, TV off, living room.
Yeah.
Why y'all not eating at the table? Go to sit at the table.
We don't mess up good stuff.
Sit at the table. I watch my shows. You gonna watch that table? I know that was you pissed me off too.
Put some headphones on. You see people here watching TV. You listen to the music.
You see that happened to me one time. You know, and I shut it down. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause my mother brought some nigga home one time. You know what I'm saying? And she had been dating him for a while. He worked at her job. So now she like, yo, I made breakfast. Like, I'm like, all right, nigga, with my plate. She like, you know, well, come sit at the table. And when I saw that nigga sitting there, I ain't gonna lie, that shit crushed my world.
Felt some type of way.
Yeah, I ain't wait steep split. I ain't wait to pass go collect $200. Ma, who the fuck is that? And I'm not sitting there with this nigga. And why you serving him like that? You ain't do that for daddy. You know what I'm saying?
You can't be like that. Look,
no, man, you ain't do that for daddy. Then guess what? I went to Plan B. You ain't gonna listen. But I just feel like things is that I just started crying. I was like 16. I ain't crying years. Nigga, I was like, no, I'm gonna peel to some side of your ass. Get him the fuck out of here.
I think when it come to children though, when it come to kids, they gotta actually see that you genuinely care. Right. Once they find out that you genuinely care, and that's by action, that's not by words, because I'm not an emotional person. Like I tell my kids I love them, hug them, you know what I mean, but I'm not an emotional person, but I show them by my actions that I care. And I think once a child really like, okay, at first they may give you a hard ass time, like, damn, I need to figure out you ain't my mama, you know, you ain't my daddy.
I also think it's how you present it. She did that too fast, my mother. I never seen a nigga before, and then it just one day, boom, it's breakfast time. No, we ain't doing that. But
that's kind of out of pocket right there.
Nigga, she was out of everything.
She said, "I'm the mom. I pay the bills."
Together.
Hey, what Jody say? Mama gotta have a life too.
Mom better watch her back. Nigga, I'll kick you in here out. This is the project. You ain't paying much. I can handle this. But anyway, no. But seriously, like, you know, if you break it to them slowly and things is different. That just was too fast for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then I proved to be right, because I remember I went somewhere And niggas is calling me, yo, this nigga on the hill yelling at your mom. What you want us to do? Shoot him. No, I'm playing.
We do not promote violence on this podcast.
I was just like, nah, chill. You know what I'm saying? Because they was going to hurt the nigga. They love my mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he yelling, acting like he going to hit us. So I called her and said, look, you embarrassing us. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I knew he wasn't right, and you embarrassing us. You know what I'm saying? I never do that again. Cool. You know, you want to date somebody, go to his house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a while, and let's bring him around to family functions. Easy then, you know what I'm saying? Let him see what you got going on. Because that nigga would have never did that if he didn't know who, you know what I'm saying, what you got around you. You feel me?
Yeah.
He played it, so I was going for 2 minutes, and you trying to hit her, you bugging out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sorry that brought a lot out of me.
That's what we're here for, to release that energy.
Yeah, man.
Release that energy. You helping
Right.
somebody
Mommy?
you don't even know.
Yeah.
Look, mommy, don't do that to me again. That's true.
Yeah. Well, Tia.
Yes.
Tia.
What's up?
I got a sister named Tia.
Baby girl.
Yes.
So tell us what because I know it was rough in the beginning, obviously.
Yeah.
So explain to us and tell us what you was thinking and how you felt in the beginning.
Initially.
Yeah.
Okay.
First thought, quick.
First thought was my mama moving too fast.
Sound like me? Cool.
My mama moving too fast.
Second thought, I'm moving too fast. Both same, but cool.
Moving too fast.
Third
Second
thought,
thought.
I'm moving too fast.
She just got on her feet. Moving too fast. That's what I was thinking the whole time. Was moving too fast.
How old was you?
I was 18.
Okay.
I was 18.
So you pretty much were supposed to be out. when
Yeah,
you say that.
I was working.
No,
Yeah,
no, this
I
wasn't
was-
even your business. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no, I was working and I was grown.
Yeah. Was you 18 or
I was
17?
no, I was 18.
Okay.
I was 18.
So how did you deal with it?
I mean, I had my own stuff going on, so I really was. I mean, I was hurt, but I got over it.
How long
Well,
did that take?
I mean, once I met her and I seen the type of person she was, I mean, I got over it, but it still took a while because my mom was in a relationship before and it wasn't so good. So
You wasn't in a rush to see her go through it again?
yeah,
Yeah, I caught that hell in the beginning.
yeah,
I caught that hell in the beginning.
yeah,
But
You ain't gonna be doing this, blah, blah, blah.
but you gotta go through it to grow through it.
Yeah.
And that's
That's
what
a
we did.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we grew through it.
we did.
Like how you put that.
Because I know that, you know, my kids are, I mean, we all we had
Yeah.
before Clay.
CMB.
And
Yeah.
and so I mean they've seen me go through everything from the gutter to the I mean they've seen abusive relationships, they've seen it all. So of course they gonna protect me.
As they
And they
should.
gonna be
They
looking
should.
real
Definitely.
sideways
Yeah.
at people when they come around, you know. But I knew Clay was a good person when me and her started dating.
Mm-hmm.
I knew she was a good person before we even started dating. So I knew that once I started bringing her around, I
They
knew
would
how
like
she was
her
gonna
after a
take.
while, yeah.
Yeah, I knew how she was gonna take to the kids. And that's the only reason why I brought her around so quickly the way that I did, because normally I would wait to
Mm.
bring somebody around. But I'm like, no, we need to go on and just throw it on.
Let's make
in
this
there.
happen. I like her. I love her. It's going down. We about to get married. I want a
She
kid.
trapped
everything.
me, Rich Mo.
Is that what
I
she,
bet
is that
she
what
did.
she did?
She trapped me, Rich Mo.
I bet. I bet. I bet.
How did
I can tell.
trap you
I
back?
can
I ain't trap her. I ain't trap you.
tell. You trapped her. You
But
rapping
you know,
trapped her.
but you know, it was
Worth it?
yeah,
Okay.
but you know.
Since you want to be honest here.
It was worth it.
It was
Look
worth
where they
it.
at now.
But no, really though. So I mean, over the years, of course, you know, our older girls moved out, and then all we had was the youngest two, and then it was our son that started giving us issues, and it was like, now that was the one that almost took us out. We had to go to
And
counseling for that.
that's your son.
That's
No.
my son.
Your son. Okay, so
Biologically.
as a older sister, was he coming to you to talk to you about it? How did he feel about it initially?
Well, he never really talked to me about Clay like that. I mean, of course, he didn't like certain things, but he was still young, so it's really not too much he could
do.
do and say.
I'm saying like the issues he was giving them, like what when you seen.
I mean, I really wasn't.
Oh, you weren't around for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tia kept her distance for a minute.
Yeah.
She had her
Oh, so
own
you got
thing.
you got up out of there. So fuck this. I ain't gonna be a part of this.
It was not like that.
She cool. Mama, you cool too. Fuck
Right,
this.
look,
I'm
they
out.
good now. They good
Y'all
now.
cool.
My mama good.
No, that's good. We just what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to make you say anything bad or anything, but I just want, like she was saying earlier, if there's other people going through it, some of the thoughts you may have had, I know they won't take it personal, but there's other kids need to know that they thoughts are natural. Excuse me. That's why.
Yeah. And I think that's the main thing because, I knew that there was issues there, which is one of the reasons why I felt like, you wasn't coming around like that. But then again, I was like, well, what could be the problem? Because my life was moving in a very positive direction.
Yeah, it was. I don't know.
You know.
I think it was, like I said from the beginning, was the fact that you moved too fast and how it happened. And it was like, we was just in the dark about stuff. So that's the reason why. But
Well, what was too fast for you? What happened?
her moving, she just up and left. To keep it real, she
just
up
left?
and left.
Who?
My mother
Where'd you go?
To Nashville.
to a whole nother state.
You ain't taking them with you?
No,
Now my oldest kids know.
Oh, so you stay with daddy?
no, I was by myself with my
You
little
okay?
sister.
Oh, so yeah.
You
I'm
good? You good?
I thought you guys
Yeah,
sometimes.
see?
I was going to say, is
That's
that 1792? Is that 1792?
I see what's cool. You see, I'm drinking this to stop it.
No, you got to drink the water to stop it. But yeah.
But yeah, I
But y'all
did.
was grown, so
Yeah,
Well,
but we
she
was.
was,
I was
but-
growing, but my sister wasn't.
Yeah.
My
And I left my middle daughter down there with her because she wasn't ready to come
Yeah, she
up
didn't
there,
wanna come.
you
Yeah,
know.
she didn't wanna
And I wasn't for sure if I was even staying in Nashville or not. I was just there for an extended visit, you know.
oh,
And
yeah, but we didn't know that. We just got
Yeah.
a call saying, "Oh, your mom's not coming back." We said, "Huh?" Well, that's not what my mama told me.
wow.
Oh no, they was having a conversation and she said she's not coming back.
And
Oh,
see,
okay.
that's my whole issue. When it comes to parenting, people need to stay out your business.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
People need to stop trying to be you know what I'm saying? They parents. Like, it was not nobody else's place
So you
or
kinda,
position
you
to
felt
call
like you
them.
was gonna come back, so it's like
Yeah, so I didn't feel
so
like
they
I
put
needed
something
to,
in her head.
Yes, because that was not even the case.
Yeah.
People need to stay out of your parenting business.
That's true. That's
Period.
very true.
Let
Facts.
whoever parent that is do what they gonna do, as long as they're not mistreating their kids
Right.
or beating them or whatever the case may be, to where their kids are not being treated right. Don't involve yourself in nobody's parenting skills or life. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had people all my life putting me down as a parent and telling me that my kids weren't gonna be shit when they grew up and this, that, and the other. Like, stay the fuck out of my goddamn business.
For
Even
real.
today, stay out my business.
You having a moment?
Mind your
I
Let
business.
them know.
Stay out my business.
Let
'Cause
'em
we
know.
good over here.
Period.
Look to the camera. Right there.
We good over here.
They out the
You
business.
having a moment?
Period.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Let them know.
I mean, you know,
Period.
I mean, you have all type of parenting, you know, because we have stepkids, you know, with her ex-wife, you know, and we have this whole big blended family where we take care. I mean, we spend holidays together. We do all kind of everything, you know, and people be looking at us like, that's so dope. And then you got some people that are like, I can't believe y'all
How
doing,
y'all
that
doing
shit.
that?
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
You gotta be secure, man.
it's maturity.
Your maturity. At the end of the day, as long as you got communication, and I feel like the biggest thing from me on the outside looking in, I think the biggest thing from it is that communication got to be there. Y'all got to be on the same page. You know what I mean? As far as parenting go, y'all got to be on the same page. Y'all got to
Facts.
be in agreement with everything.
That's true.
Cause kids nowadays, they smart as hell.
Yeah.
They'll come to one of y'all and ask for something. You tell them no, then they go to the other
Other
one.
one. Yeah.
And
My,
be
my
like,
daughter doing that shit already. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah.
She be like, I be telling her, go ask your mom, and she be like this. I just hear her like, Daddy said, oh shit, you lying now? Daddy said, that I could ask you. I'm like, she make it seem like I said yeah, but to ask her to get it.
To get it, yeah.
Yeah, but that's not truth. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's crazy.
Yeah, they do that. But you know, kids are so innocent sometimes.
They
and
are.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, I think they're learning, and
Yeah.
they don't know that that's bad. It's just something new that they learn. Wait, so I can ask, cause sometimes she be like, you gonna get something to drink? I'm like, yeah. You ain't gotta ask mommy. No. What you mean? Do I gotta ask mommy? No, I ain't gotta ask that shit.
And they adapt
So
too.
she see that like, oh,
Yeah.
so you ain't gotta ask.
Yeah.
So why am I asking her? I should ask you. You give me what I want.
They curious.
So yeah, she'll ask her, and if she say no, she'll come like, Daddy, can I have something? Then mommy say you can't have it. She'll go. Yeah. Like, yo, don't lie to me because I'm gonna ask her.
That's how my 8-year-old is.
Yeah.
She come to me for everything, and she'll ask her first. She'll be like, no, she'll come to me, and I call my wife like, did you say she can have?
And I be like, hell no. And then she'll still let her have it.
Ah, that's me.
like
I'm a
she's
sucker.
full.
Exactly.
So did you ever feel like you wasn't getting treated the same as her kids from her at some point?
No.
No?
Maybe because I was older.
Okay, yeah, you know better.
Yeah.
In,
no.
In the beginning, it was rough as hell in the beginning though, because
Man.
my other kids, they weren't used to me being separated from my ex. And so when I had everybody together, it was like I was with them full time, and then I get them like on holidays, weekends. So when they came around, they wanted all my time.
Oh yeah, I witnessed it. Though.
Yeah, all my time. And I used to be like, well, I got to share time. We all gonna be together as one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was rough for me in the beginning both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That sounds hard.
it was rough for me too in the beginning because I have never dated anybody that had kids.
Yeah.
You know, and to see them like that with her, and then how she was with them, and how she was with them, it was kind of like, damn, like, do I have to like really deal with this? Because they was doing like the most of the mostest. And I was like, but I felt at first in the beginning, I felt like I was kind of forced into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm like? I didn't have a choice or an option. It's like, well, damn, I just got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But because in the beginning, I didn't feel like she handled it well. I didn't think she handled it the right way. You didn't give me a choice.
Yeah.
In the beginning, but over time, I really grew to love them kids like my own. Like, I really love them. They are awesome kids, you know, and they gravitated towards me because I'm the fun mom. And
Shots.
I'm the popo.
Yep. Yep. And even, you know, baby girl, step baby girl, you know, she come to me for everything before she even go to Clay. So, you know, it's like, now I know what it's like being a stepmom. Because it's rough. It's definitely rough. So I kind of was understanding where Clay was coming from and saying that it's harder coming in as a step parent than it is being the biological parent. You know?
It is. Because I think for a long time, I felt like it was
Them against you.
yeah, it was everybody against me. You know what I mean? I felt like that for a long time. And then when we went to counseling though, that was the first time and the only time we ever went to counseling was when it had to do with parenting, because my kids mean everything to me. Even though I didn't birth them, you know what I'm saying? I still love them like I did. And so that was the one thing that I felt like it was them against me. You know what I'm saying? And so the counselor had to help us get past, like, help her to understand where I was coming from, because a counselor will pull some stuff out of you, boy. They'll be like, well, how did you feel in that moment? Well, how did that make you feel?
I didn't know I felt this way.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so I'm not an emotional person, so I had to go deep and tell her how I feel. And then when I did, she was in tears because she never really understood how I felt. And then I think that moment, I think she talked to the kids and just let them know, hey, this is how Clay feel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she did.
And then after that point, it was just like, you know,
Sailing.
yeah, because I feel as a parent, if I call myself your parent and I love you the way that I do, if you do certain things and I feel like I have to teach you or show you the right way, I don't care if you get mad at me. I don't care if you cuss me out.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I can't say I love you and I just let you do
just
whatever.
do what you want, yeah.
You know what I mean? So you can cuss me out today, but I'm still gonna love you, and we gonna get it together. You
And
know
you're
what I
gonna
mean?
understand in the future.
Yeah.
Right. You're gonna
Yeah, that's
appreciate
true.
it.
Yeah,
Because I think sometimes people don't understand, and they do when as they get older, but I don't think they understand the amount of love that a step parent has to have for you in order to love you with you
Like,
not
yeah.
being biologically theirs and
Yes,
take care of you and love you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not look for any credit, because I don't look for any credit for it. That's just, I
Right.
feel like that's my job. That's what I'm supposed to do.
That's dope.
And
You
that's
know
and that's the part that I respect so much about her, is because she doesn't require anything in return for that. Like, she genuinely loves them, even though she felt like for a long time that they did not like her. And she used to tell
She's
me
probably
all the
right.
time.
She's
She was
probably
like,
right.
She was like, baby, they don't like me. I was like, why would you say they don't
When
like
you say that,
you?
they're in the background like behind you.
I'm
No, we
like-
like her.
I'm like, they don't. Why would they not like you? I'm
It's
like,
not that we didn't like her. It's just it was change. It was the change.
Yeah, it's not you. It's the idea
Yeah.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a change.
It was a change.
Like, are you cool?
I can understand
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's funny because I be feeling like, funny movies. Like, if you ever smoke weed with one of them, you just sit with them, be like, man, are you cool? It's not you. It's just, you smoking weed. Nigga, I like you a cool nigga, but
Right.
it's my balls, my nigga. My balls, man. Just my balls.
I mean, yeah. And I had to really start understanding where Tia was coming from when me and Tia used to get into it all the time. You know.
Oh, you was one of those.
Yeah, she was one that don't hold her tongue, but I taught my kids that. Why the hell did I teach them that? I don't know.
Right.
Not to
Say
hold
whatever
your
you want,
tongue.
girl.
You paying for
Speak
it.
your mind, and
She said like this.
and I'm paying for it because I'm like, and I'll be like, God damn it, like I can't even be mad because I taught her and them to speak their mind, like say how you feel about stuff. That's the only way we're gonna resolve things, is to say how you feel, and let's talk about it, regardless if it hurts or not. Because she said some hurtful shit to me, but I understood it.
It was how she felt.
It's how she felt.
I had to learn that. Sometimes when someone feels a certain way, I have to learn not to take it personal. It's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just how, and you're telling me how you feel, and maybe I should just find a way to make you feel better and not take it personal. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's very easy to take something personal.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what? That's your feelings.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to their feelings. You
That's
gotta
true.
hear them out. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they can't help that they feel that way.
Right,
So
right.
got to be something you doing or something that's, not being misunderstood that makes them feel that way. So,
Yeah.
I had to learn to not take it personal and learn to just help them understand what they misunderstanding or see within myself that I'm doing something wrong.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree.
I
totally
had to
agree.
find a way to bring my family together, because I mean, me having a family is something that I always wanted,
it's important.
and us having, all this tension with each other was not settling right with me. It was not in my spirit.
And now y'all
you
one
know.
big happy family.
Yes,
right?
Yes,
It's so cute.
Rich Mo, come on.
It's so cute.
So I just think, people need to start like really listening to their kids.
Yes,
I
listen.
even feel like having family meetings is
Oh, that's
something.
very important.
Yes.
Very-
yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's very important.
You might think it's lame or whatever, but family meetings is important, because when
is,
you can
it
get your
is.
whole family, even if it's over family dinner at home, something, just so y'all can sit around the table, talk, see how everybody's
that
life
table
is
again.
going.
Right, we do like family vision boards. We got a family
dope.
group. We got a family group chat. That
I got one of those.
Yeah, that we.
I got two of those.
Us and all
on
the
each side.
kids. Yep, us and all the kids. We just talk, motivate each other.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have to,
Every morning,
and that's the way we stay tight.
Yeah.
That's
Just
dope.
spread our love to each other.
I got a pretty big family, so I have two sides. Like one grandmother. One side is like three grandmothers who all had like 6 or 7 kids each, and then they all had kids. So I got 20 to 30 grand cousins.
That sound like play.
Yeah.
So that's one side.
know.
Then the whole other side is another grandmother who had 6 kids, That's so we got a group chat over there too. So it's like it's kind of crazy.
So let me ask you this, Ridgemo. So speaking from you and your lady,
Yeah.
y'all have a daughter together,
Yeah.
right? And so that's both of you guys' biological child.
Check.
So how's the parenting there? Like, do you guys agree on certain things, or do y'all have different parenting skills?
We're very different, and the problem was in the beginning, you know, she's very young. She's much younger than me, so I see things a little differently. And like how she is, I was more of trying to be free. You know what I'm saying? I want her around my family, everything. She, on the other hand, really didn't get along with her family, so she wasn't the type to want her to be around the family. So we have family reunions every year.
Yeah.
She didn't want to go, and she can't go. Then my family members having birthday parties for their kids. I don't want her to go. Well, I ain't going. If you ain't going, she going. Oh, I don't want her to go without me. Like, she wouldn't even let her go with me by myself at certain points. You know what I'm saying? Thank God when she gave birth, she had a job. So, and it's crazy because she had a job. So I broke my knee immediately when my daughter was born. So I had to watch her with and couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Like, I was like hopping to the kitchen and get, shit. And having to hold her and hop around with her. It was kind of crazy, but I got to bond with her.
Dad.
Thank you. I got to bond with her because this girl used to be at work. Like, her first time eating real food was with me. First time eating even that Gerber shit was with me off the bottle. You know what I'm saying? So, that I got to bond with her. But then it was like immediately when she stopped working, it was back to like, nah, she can't go nowhere with you by herself, and it was just weird. Like, what you think I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that comes with somebody's upbringing and what probably happened to you and what you got going on that you don't trust me, my own daughter. So it kind of felt like a situation where it wasn't mine, but it was. So it's just weird. Like, we have total different parenting skill sets or whatever you want to say it. But it's like now, she's more so starting to allow me to be more in the lead of it because I guess she's tired of it a little bit.
Yeah.
She's with her. She ain't really worked since she stopped working, which was when my daughter was under 1. So she's been watching her ever since. So I guess she's getting tired of it. And now, I've raised kids before. So now, I'm showing her things that work versus you're just trying. Yeah. I did this already.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to show you and you don't want to listen. But now you got to listen because, she listens to me more than she listens to you because of the way you're raising her. You're trying to be her friend when I'm not there, and then when I'm there, you're trying to be a parent.
Yeah.
That's not easy. And then you being a strict parent when I'm there. And she taking you for a joke. She laughing at her like, go in the room, run in there, smack her, and come back. Like, you can't do that.
That's how it was in the beginning. Exactly what you just said. That was her in the beginning. That was her.
Yeah,
now it's the opposite way around.
You can't be their friend and then try to be strict on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's the opposite way around now because I'm the strict one.
Yeah, she didn't turn
And
into
she's
a whole.
not.
Yeah,
She's
she didn't turn into a whole
lenient
warden.
one. I feel like I'm turning into my mama, and I don't like it. I be having to check myself sometimes. I be like, shit, no, really, Miss Vicky.
this girl turned into her
You better
mother.
leave mama alone.
Right.
I love mama.
Right.
You better leave
I
mama
be
alone.
seeing her mother and her. Like, I be watching her, and you didn't like that. So why are you doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that. That's not even right. Like, catch yourself. But I see what it is. You get frustrated. You don't know how to deal with your frustration. Walk away. You know what I'm saying? I'll handle it. Walk away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and you be talking. I mean, I could be talking, and it's just like my daughter keep coming, and don't yell at her. What you yelling at her for? She ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just chill out.
Frustration,
Yeah, don't take that out on her. That's not ain't got nothing to do with her. So,
That's
true. I be having to catch that. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But our parenting skills, our parenting styles are totally different.
Yeah, I think that could be a good thing in a way as long as y'all communicate. Because I feel like nowadays, like some of the things that our parents parented us with, or some of the forms that they did, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work today because the world is totally different.
That's a fact.
Kids deal with certain things. Like, I try to make it to where my son could come talk to me about anything. He'll tell me anything, and she knows. He'll put me in a room and be like, Clay, such and such, such and such, and I'll be like, okay.
I be feeling some type of way. I be like, really?
I be like, now you gotta tell your mama. You gotta tell your mama.
For real.
But I feel like certain things, you have to parent certain ways nowadays. You know what I mean? You still gotta be that parent. But in the same sense, kids deal with so much nowadays
Yeah.
that they got social media nowadays. We didn't have that
And
growing
you
up.
definitely got to make them comfortable. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes one parent got to be the one. They say they come to you. Sometimes you might not want to tell her. Sometimes you got to give them time. At least you tell her.
Yeah. No, I don't tell her.
Yeah,
I give them
I'm
that
not-
respect to
I
be
ain't-
like, okay.
My bad, old man.
Yeah.
I ain't saying don't tell her, but you know what I'm saying.
yeah.
But
I got
sometimes you
I
got to
you.
make them feel like, they confiding in one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, at least somebody knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Because what end up happening is if every time I tell you, you're going to tell her, I'm going to
I'ma
stop
stop
telling
telling
you.
telling you. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
somebody got to be the one that they can confide in.
Yeah.
And then, y'all can huddle later
Yeah.
as long as somebody keep their mouth shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
You know what I'm saying?
well, wait a minute now, because although I am the strict one, I'm the strict one on my son for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm still open to him coming to me, telling me things, which I know he knows that now. Like, I'm not going to sit here and bitch at you. I'm not going to fuss you out or anything like that, because I'm happy that you even came and told me or
Gotta
talked
be
to
open
me.
with that.
Yeah.
But I'm still going to be strict on you because you are a black man in America. So it's certain things
Yep.
that I'm not comfortable with you doing that I'm not going to let you do that you think I should let you do because your sisters did it. Well, your sisters didn't give me the problems that you give me.
That you used to give me.
That
'cause
you
he-
used to give me because he good now. He
Yeah,
good. He
yeah.
done learned his lesson.
You just gotta let them know, you know what I'm saying, that you care and what and why. You know,
Yeah.
like you said, you telling them like you got an unfair disadvantage. So just understand why my passion is there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you gotta move smarter. You can't do what they doing.
Yeah.
I be telling them all the time. I be like, man, your mama's an OG.
You feel me?
She
He
done
is
been,
an OG.
Triple
yeah,
OG?
she done been
She
through just
is.
about everything.
Yeah.
Man, she an OG. I be telling them all
He
the
don't be
time.
trying to hit, though.
Sometimes they don't know, man.
Yeah, I be having to
Sometimes
He
I
remind
don't know.
He
He
don't
don't
know.
know.
He don't know because Kimari was not raised like my girls was.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
girls was raised gutter, you know,
In the streets.
in the streets.
In the streets.
You had to do
You
that
know.
age.
You know,
Help me package this drug, nigga.
my son
They held it in
was-
the diaper.
my son and my baby girl was not. They was
started
yeah,
getting
they
it, yeah.
they was raised in the suburbs, you know,
You
with
feel me?
living, you know, a way much better life,
Yeah.
you know. So I,
They private house kids.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm from
I
the
mean-
projects. So we called the kids that grew up in the house private house kids. Private house kid, nigga. You don't know nothing. I was just
yeah.
saying.
Well, no, that's true because
Yeah, I mean, listen, like for everybody,
yeah,
everybody, grow, like you said, they grow up different, Like, this girl never seen me do certain things, so she don't understand who I am.
yeah,
Whereas other people give me a different respect than
Right,
she
right.
do because she don't know. You feel me?
Yeah.
She met me late when I was chilling. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you don't know. But then when she see other niggas, oh shit, praising the nigga, and she don't understand why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's why they won't see you as the OG
Yeah.
like they do.
yeah,
They been in the trenches with you. You feel me?
yeah.
They seen the shots fly. You know what I'm saying?
But
They
it's
watch the
hard.
cats come
It's
before.
hard being a parent because you feel like
It is.
you feel like they might have been deprived of a lot of things growing up. So it's like now you try to make up for those things. You know what I'm saying?
But that taught us a
And
lot, though.
I'm sure it did, but it's still hard on me as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like y'all was deprived of a lot of things. That's the reason why I try to. I'm so. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What y'all doing? Where y'all at? What
Yeah.
y'all want to do?
Yeah.
You need anything?
Yeah.
You try to
Every
make
week.
up, but you don't really understand that
we like, we good.
you gave them something. You gave them something that makes them good. Like
Yeah.
she gonna know how to get it.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
strong.
Yeah.
You gave them something better than whatever you can try to give them now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gave them some, you know what I'm saying, something that they could carry on with them. They seen you do it, so now
Yeah.
they know how to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's why I respect my mom. My father, he was one of the biggest drug dealers in my area. This nigga was king, whatever you want to call him. You feel what I'm saying? But my mother got a job when I was 16, and no. Excuse me. My mother got a job when I was born and she was 16.
Yeah.
And my grandparents helped take care of me, and she still works there.
Wow.
Like, she never left the job. He used to always tell her, yo, quit your job. He got this money. He used to wear furs, and he had all these cars and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You come to my house in the projects because he was dumb. He ain't go get a house. he come to my house in the project, and once you walk through my door, you felt like you was in a a movie. Like we had marble floors in the project, we had all types of dumb shit. I'm trying to tell you. But my mother never quit her job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then this thing got locked up and deported. And guess what? I'm glad she didn't quit her job. You know, and that said a lot to me about
your
her.
mama
You
got
feel what I'm
similar
saying?
stories.
It's something. It's something about a single mother. It's something about a single mother that I just appreciate so much, and I think that was one of the things that really attracted me to my wife. Is just seeing her go get it, no matter what her circumstances was.
Right.
She was doing it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I was young. I mean, my daughter's their father was a big time dope dealer, you know, and that's all I knew. And I had to go out there and get it after he got murdered. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go out there and get it. I had to figure it out. And I've been figuring it out ever since.
Shout out to you.
know?
Yeah.
And I taught my girls that don't ever depend on anybody.
Yeah, don't lean on nobody. See,
don't lean on nobody.
My mom's, I praise her because she started out in the laundry room in the hospital, right? Big ass hospital in New York called Montefiore. It's like one of the biggest hospitals in New York. They got hospitals everywhere. She started out in the laundry room. She moved to the mail room. From the mail room, she went to school, became like a CNA. Then she went to school, became a nurse. Then now she's like the charge nurse, the head nurse. She's running the motherfucker now. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's like to go from the ground to the top. You know, in all them years, I commend that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I watched my mom, a single mom, take care of 7 kids, and my mama didn't drive, so she walked to the bus stop catching buses to work. She worked for the state of Michigan for like 30-something years. She used to get off the bus, pitch black, stop at the grocery store, walking down the street carrying bags of groceries. That's where I got my strength from. You know what I mean? That's what
why
I
you
do.
fell in love with her.
Yeah, and that's why.
I remember that day when she said y'all go to the bus. You probably looking at her like, Mama, I love you. It's my mama.
I don't know if that's what
it be like that, man. It be like
mother
that.
in me, I'll be like, God, like
It be
that.
like that.
You better do your mama thing, girl.
Do it, girl. This shit so. Wait, you get them groceries upstairs.
And it's crazy because she won't let me carry out one grocery bag.
You ain't supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, it's parenting is a beautiful thing. I
It
love
is.
being a mother. Whether it's my biological kids to my step kids or whatever, like I just love being a mom. You know, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. So
You should.
So that's our time, y'all. But before we go, I want to give a happy belated birthday to my beautiful wife,
Yes, happy
who just
birthday.
turned 41.
yesterday.
On yesterday. I was about to say on Wednesday, but on yesterday. And to my baby girl, my baby girl got a hairline. That's
I
up and coming
do.
hairline. So baby girl, shout your
Shout
Instagram
it
out.
out.
It's Ubel. It's OU.BEL_ on Instagram. Go on there and DM me, and I can get you what you want.
And her hair is good too, baby.
Their hair looking right up here.
Yeah, her hair make you look like you got that Indian in your hair.
Wow, you 1 year younger than me. That's crazy.
Oh wow. See,
I'm all over here, young tenderoni and everything.
Yeah.
Some young tenderoni.
Young blood.
over here.
Young
We
blood.
messing with y'all.
Young good.
All right, y'all. We appreciate y'all tuning
Yes,
in.
thank
Catch
you.
us next Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time on Black Ink
Eastern?
Radio. We'll holler at y'all. Y'all have a great week. Peace.
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio. Turn up. The hottest station in the nation.
What's going on, y'all? It's your super awesome friend Puma from VH1's Black Ink Crew, and you are